Before we begin, could the people who I DM for on a weekly basis kindly not look at the visuals for this video? The audio should be completely safe, however the visuals might be some spoilers. Welcome! For those that don't know me, I'm Vinix, and I have some odd hobbies. One of these hobbies is D&D. Now this of course isn't that weird of a hobby, a lot of people have it. But I'm probably more in the minority of enjoying dungeon mastering way more than enjoying playing. Which also results in me preparing a heck of a lot. The amount of monsters that I have loaded into the game that I could throw at my players at any time is, quite frankly, absurd. Now another, probably weirder hobby is that I really enjoy putting D&D battle maps together. For those not aware, a battle map is basically the board you play on, at least when there is combat. And I enjoy making these way too pretty. If you compare it to standard stuff you find on the internet, or even the official books, hell, a lot of random stuff on the internet is actually better than the books, but my stuff tends to be on quite a bit higher quality. And this is honestly a hobby of mine. A problem with it is, to make a map, you kind of need an idea of what you're making a map of. Now plenty of time, I know exactly what I need to make a map of. A cave system with goblins in it that has a couple entrances into the Underdark. A grove filled with petrifying creatures, and thus petrified creatures, with the little hut of a Medusa in it. The problem is that very often I have more want to create maps than I have maps that I need to make. Very often I just want to work on a map, but I have no idea what type of map I should be making. Now, sometimes one of the DMs in whose game I do also play tells me, "Hey, I need this map, can you make it for me?" And pretty much always my answer is indeed yes. You see, I can work off a lot or very little information. For instance, this is a map I made with a large amount of liberties taken on a concept by, this name always, Snicklesocks? Something like that. However, I could still do with more ideas. That's where this video and its viewers come in. Do you have a cool idea for a map, or do you run a game and are in severe need of a map, but you can't find it somewhere on the internet? Feel free to message me. Just here in the comments, you can go towards my Twitter, which I should have linked below. It's also linked on my channel page. You can send it as a public tweet there or a private message, either one is fine. And this can be with as much or as little guidance as you want. If you say, I need a forest with a river flowing through it and a bridge over that river, well, I can absolutely go ham with that, don't worry about it. I might ask you, hey, so what are you using to run this on? Because I might be able to do some very pretty fancy things. But that is definitely all the information I need. Or even just, I need a castle! And I will make you a fucking castle. Or it can be, right, I can't have a map that's bigger than 20 by 20, in which I need to make a castle. Right, I'll do that, no problem. If you're using Foundry and are using some modules that allow you to do some really fancy things like multi-level tokens, I can make maps that accommodate that as well, because, well, I've done that myself, so absolutely I can do that. Or if it's a case of, right, I know exactly the floor plan, can you make it pretty? Yes, I can definitely make it very pretty. Basically, I'm looking for ideas, and ideas can be as open or as narrow as you want it to be. The only negative I could see is that I will be placing the image publicly for everyone to see, so if your players know where to look, they might come across it on the internet. The counterpoint is, I'm fucking no one on the internet, so they won't. So yeah, if you have a want, a need, or just an idea for a D&D battle map, let me know. I can put it together. By the way, the tools I will be using are Dungeon Painter Studios and the assets of Forgotten Adventures, because oh my god, Forgotten Adventures is amazing. But that doesn't really impact the map you will be getting. Oh, and also, this is not for profit. I'm not selling maps. I don't sell services. This is just, hey, I need ideas because it's a hobby. So yeah, send some ideas or some things that you want to make pretty or really whatever the fuck my way in one way or another, and I will make it a reality. Probably. If you have a need for a map real quickly, I can probably do it, but you need to tell me because otherwise I might take my sweet time doing it. So yeah, this has been the Map Making Phoenix saying farewell.